Hello dear learners, let's continue with the one another lesson of trigonometry. Let's go to this question from the question paper. Simplify the following without using a calculator. 2.1 cos 56 cos 26 plus cos 146 times sine negative 26. As you can see, there are 4 trig ratios written in one question. That shows that you are going to use the compound angle formula. But before we go to the formula sheet, let us do what we can do with the terms here. The first two terms are acute angles, so there is no problem in those acute. We don't have to change anything. But here you have 146, which is a bigger angle, so we are going to reduce this. Cos 146 is in the second quadrant, so we are going to use the reduction formula. Negative 26 is in the fourth quadrant, so we can use the reduction formula there as well. In the fourth quadrant, sine is negative. Let us use this space to answer the questions. Cos 56 times cos 26 degree plus, this is I'm going to change it to a reduction formula. Second quadrant means 180 minus 34 degrees 146. This one you can already apply the reduction formula. This is negative sine 26 degree, already the answer. Here we don't need to change for now. You only change if it's necessary. Cos 26 plus, this is second quadrant, cos is negative. So our answer is going to be negative cos 34, not 26, 34 times negative sine 26. Okay, now here you get the mark for that reduction formula. Now here you can see, when you look at the angles here, 56 degree, 26 degree, 34 and 26, it's not in an order. If you go to your formula sheet here, you will see that all the formulae are like this: sine alpha cos beta plus cos alpha sin beta. So all the formulae uses alpha beta, alpha beta, alpha beta and alpha beta. So but when we come to this one, it's not alpha beta, alpha beta. That is a problem here. So we have to change this 56 also to 34, which is easier because 56 and 34 they are complementary angles. So complementary angles means we can change the cos 56 to let me also write that step for you to see, can be written as cos 90 minus 34. That is the meaning of complementary. They add up to 90 degrees. So I can change the cos 56 to cos 90 minus 34, so that in the next step, okay, before I write the next step, negative times negative, this is plus cos 34 and sine 26. This is now equal to, this is 90, so we have to write the cofunction sine 34. So now this is going to be sine 34 cos 26 plus cos 34 and sine. Now it's in order, alpha beta in that order. So that means we can apply the reduction formula now. So this is the reduction formula of sine alpha cos beta plus cos alpha sin beta. That means this is same as sine alpha plus beta, that is 34 plus 26, which will give you sine 60. That is a special angle. So the final answer is √3/2. So you get the mark for sine 34, for 34 plus 26 and answer. Okay. Let's go to 2.2 now. 2.2, you have all the reduction formula directly written here. I mean, when it says 180 plus x, you already know it's in the third quadrant and tan is positive. When it says 360 minus x, it's in the fourth quadrant and cos is positive. X minus 180, we already came across this type of questions. You insert a 360 there. So then that means 360. So insert a 360 means it's going to be 360, then the remaining plus x minus 180, which will give you 180 plus x. 180 plus x. Now this one is another reduction formula, but because it's 90, it goes to the cofunction, but this is second quadrant and cos is negative. So this will be negative sign. It goes to the cofunction now. Now 720 means you simply subtract 360 there. It becomes 720 minus 360, 360 plus x. This is fourth quadrant, cos is positive. So you analyze each one before we write the answer. Now we are going to write the answer for 2.2. 2.2. The first one, the answer is positive tan x times positive cos x divided by sine, as I told you, it becomes sine 180 plus x. Let me write that. Sine 180 plus, it becomes sine 1. The x minus 180 becomes sine 180 plus x. That's what I have shown here. Now in cos 90 plus x, the answer is negative sine x. Normally learners forget the negative sign there. Don't forget, it's negative sine x. Now cos 720 plus x becomes cos 360 plus x, which is first quadrant. Now cos negative x is positive cos x. Okay, so this is first quadrant cos positive. This is now third quadrant sine negative. So we are going to write the next step answer now. Also we can change the tan x to sine x. When you are in this question where you are simplifying, always change the tan x to sine x over cos x. The whole divided by negative sine x times negative sine x that was already there plus positive cos x times cos x. So negative times negative, this becomes sine square x, positive sine square x plus cos square x. Here the cos x can cancel with the cos x, this one. So in the numerator you are only left with a sine x. In the denominator you are going to be left with sine square x plus cos square x, which is 1. So it's going to be sine x divided by 1. That is sine x. So final answer is sine x. That is 2.2 for 6 marks. So you get a mark for all the reduction, changing sine x to cos and changing tan x to sine x over cos x and simplification. Okay, let's go to the last one here. 2.3, prove the identity. So when you are proving the identity, you always start with either the left hand side or the right hand side. Let us start with the left hand side here because you have more things to simplify on the left than on the right. So left hand side cos 2x can be changed. Looking at these other terms in here, you can always look at the formula sheet to see which formula to use. So I have the formula sheet here. Okay, look at the formula sheet. Which form you can use one of them. So here it looks like this is appropriate. Cos square alpha minus sin square alpha. So let us use cos square alpha minus sin so that it can be simplified with the remaining terms there. cos square x minus sin square x plus cos square x plus 3 sin square x, the whole divided by 2, you can take it as a common factor, 1 minus sin square x equal to, here now you can do more simplification, cos square x plus cos square x like terms, so they become 2 cos square x minus sin square x plus 3 sin square becomes plus 2 sin square x divided by 2 times 1 minus sin square x is cos square x. So here you can take the 2 out as a common factor on the numerator, so it becomes cos square x plus sin square x divided by 2 cos square x. Now the 2 and the 2 cancels, cos square x plus sin square x is 1 divided by cos square x, which is the right hand side. We proved. These are the simplification questions of the trigonometry part in the question paper. We'll continue with the other part in the next lesson. Thank you. Please do subscribe to my channel and like and share.